As you can see here, we are going to be beginning Quixz Esports on the CT side and Windows 95 on that T side. Ready to begin is our players. Now, once again, our CT side much stronger than our T side here on this map, so we're going to see probably our players win and this half. 3 players over towards the B bomb site. Honning gets an early tap away at aiming wrist. He's going to be very angry at that, but the aggression is going to be over towards the A bomb site. 2 players in pit. And the CT side of the map is getting controlled a little bit. Oh, they're moving through to the CT itself. Honning readjusting his vision to try to control that. The bomb goes down in Banana. And Chris here might actually try to maintain bomb control. As 2 players move down the middle to keep this bomb control. Very strange position here, where you have the CTs controlling the bomb in Banana. Meanwhile, the Ts are left to try to get it back. Early aggression there, Chris and Vape Jar maintaining control over that bomb. They left the bomb in a very strange position that the bomb didn't go through with the most people. And this is what you get. 3 players, yes, were left alive. Yes, did have control of the B bomb site. Yes, doesn't matter. 1 player with the bomb goes through Banana. There's absolutely no way to recourse that at all, and you need to retrieve the bomb to try to go through CT itself. Frog takes down Proto on the back side, but it doesn't really matter. It's now in a 1v1, actually. Proto, Frog versus Unknown. And Chris goes down. Luckily takes the angle, but takes the headshot down. That's that high headshot percentage right there. Frog, that 56%. Working its magic right there as he takes that man down very, very quickly. How's the how's stuff going on over at I Am Kavritsa? Is anyone looking at both? Yeah, sorry, Ramo. Nightbot's dead. We're gonna have to have a look at that. Oh, in between things. Ooh. Early scout from Frog is gonna try to get some form of action and attention. Headshot percentage prevails as he takes down Unknown and puts bullets down on Proto as well and gets a second headshot, unnecessary as it is. Other side of the map, meanwhile, Toshkin takes down Xeon. Oh my god, that flick! Oh my god, that headshot! Directly on Sinex. And Vape Jar takes down aiming wrist. Oh wow, Frog, the headshot percent man. Frog is made up of 56% headshots. Sinex, what were you aiming on? Izad? Izad, like? Your ad? He was aiming at head angle, and you happened to be exactly where that was, yeah? There we go, Windows 95 are now in a gun round up against the MP9s and M4s of Quixz Esports. Frog's not going to try his luck at that and move over to the A4 itself. Toshkin taking the aggressive position with the MP9. Takes down Xeon. AK down itself. Tries to get a secondary without picking up that AK itself. The aggression takes him down itself. 4 versus 4 now on Inferno is a very dangerous thing to have. Generally, as soon as the man advantage goes in the ways of the Ts, things get very, very slippery. A little bit of a tap there, Unknown. Pops through the thing, and the boost does come up, leaving Chris in a boosted position over on that B bomb site. Sinex spots Frog. Frog spots him back, but the trade goes the way of Sinex. Frog does, however, get him down to 5 HP, which means Sinex now is effectively a walking corpse. Aggression comes out. Proto in a dangerous position. Chris gets taken down. Honning, unable to trade effectively, gets 1 down, but the 3 players left alive are all the way over towards the B bomb site. Vape Jar takes down Sinex, and with that AK can rain terror. 2 bullets to Unknown and 1 bullet to Proto. Vape Jar can end this with 3 bullets total. Does he know that is the big question that we need to answer. It seems with his aggression, he might know that. Full body armor and a defuse kit to spare. Proto and Unknown need to peek together here. They need to make the aggression known together. They will do so, forcing him into a position where he has to do that in order to survive. Perhaps tapping the bomb would be a better idea. Force one of them to peek out. Maybe you get both of them in a flick. But running into a double like that, very, very unlikely to succeed. But there we go. Quixz now 2-1. Windows 95 have actually fought back And now the money is very, very dangerous for Quixz Esports, forcing up into 2 M4s, 2 Deagles, MP9. Money's not that much better for Windows 95 with only a couple $100 in return for, well, 3 players on the box. Shots traded, no bullets landing, however, unknown. Taking a bit of HE damage. 3 players over towards that B bomb site. With more of a slightly aggressive hold on the A site. Chris, unable to convert, unable to connect. Fucking mild trades are going to happen the other way. Frog getting that headshot percentage up and higher. Meanwhile, Hunter gets taken down on the other side there. Toshkin, Frog, and Vape Jar are all that is left on Quixz Esports. Meanwhile, on Windows 95, their numbers aren't much greater. Frog's going to try to maintain hold on that A bomb site. Cynex making it seem like they're still going towards A, but the bomb in middle indicates that that man's just waiting for one of his players to make some form of aggression. Cynex gets tapped a little bit, and that's going to indicate that they're going to head over towards the A bomb site. 2 players spotted over here. But Vape Jara might be smart enough to actually figure out that he just indicated that for the other team. Frog didn't spot the man. Despite his eyesight for headshots, he doesn't have eyesight for body shots. Proto takes down Vape Jara, and Frog trades, but one person into 1v2. Now, this time, a lot more dangerous. No kit, no head armor. Both the players have full weapons. And on top of that, they're both above half HP, which means he needs 2 bullets per, or at least a headshot. Spots one player down to the pit. The pop-up is going to come, and he's ready for the shot. He decides against it, moves away, abandons the round. The better choice as it is. His position was worse than that of Vape Jar, and it seems that Windows 95 are very capable at playing a post-plant on this map. Admittedly, it's the easiest map to play a post-plant, but still, they seem very effective in the post-plant. Quixz Esports have to play either aggressive or hold like a wall itself, because it seems that Windows 95, as soon as the bomb goes down, they are very effective at setting up some way to deny Quixz Esports from even getting a kill after that situation. Now the money quite bad for Quixz Esports. Going to be forced into a... well, they're going to be forced into doing a little bit of a community chest here. 2 Zeuses, 2 flashes, and Toshkin saved M4 and nothing more. Yes, it seems that they're going to actually be less aggressive, even in this pistol round. They're waiting for a little bit of aggression here. Zeus ready. And the boost. Oh, wow. Interesting strategy. Unfortunately, they're going to be running into middle. The Windows 95 team is running all the way into middle, as you can see here. Taking control of long. Smoke is going to come archway, which indicates that they're probably going to try to do a wraparound play with aiming wrist going up the short side. Quite unfortunate, as that angle could leave things very dangerous. Things are being cleared. A bomb site there might indicate that this is entirely empty. Spawning, Proto, Vape Jara, all gone. Nothing left for him to deal with, and Toshkin is just going to save that M4 once again. Chris might run out to try to make something happen, might make something a little bit dangerous happen. Going to maybe try to hold exits in middle, but unfortunately that's not what's going to happen. A little bit of hunt coming out from the T's, though. They're moving out of the bomb site very, very quickly, very, very early, which might indicate that the positions or the presence of pistols on the A players, they know that this is a bit of an eco buy. They're looking for that M4. You can see, in fact, Proto here with 2 HP. Looking for that M4. Does not get his wish. Toshkin, meanwhile, somehow manages to not land that kill, but aiming wrist up here wants to get the M4 down and will succeed. Toshkin unable to save the M4A4, which would have been very, very useful in this round in particular. But unfortunately, it is not going to succeed. FAMAS for Toshkin. That's what you get. Meanwhile, Vape Jara, very little. In fact, Vape Jara bought a diffuse kit instead of any utility. Diffuse kit might not be that useful on this map, especially against the team of Windows 95. Windows, they've now taken the advantage. Now they've taken the lead with 3-2. Back in a gun round now, we might see Quixz Esports. This matchup is very, very back and forth, just to point it out. It's been happening constantly. Frog takes the first kill on Xeon there, being a bit aggressive in apps, but The back-and-forth nature of this match does not break itself down just to the individual rounds. It continues into the kills themselves, the inconsistency. Xeon, taken down, is going to try to restart the game, perhaps save a little bit of a technical timeout. Maybe he's having some issues. God knows. He's left the server. Toshkin here trying to peek out to try to spot something happening. B bomb site seems that where it's going to be going down. Toshkin's going to spot this first time, sees the flashes coming over, going to call for the rotate, but Quixz had his weapons out, had a nade out. Toshkin's going to get the first kill on aiming wrist in this encounter here, leaving it in 3v4. His aggression might continue, however. Here's where the bomb is getting planted, but is unable to line it up effectively. Nade's going to come through. Unknown, drop down to 6 HP. In effect, the nade and spray, making him a dull object at the moment. Walking corpse yet again. Cynex holding that site there. The banana. Vapejar is able to take it down. Frog takes down Proto. And the last man left alive on 6 HP is unfortunately not able to hold against 4 players. Gotta be real. Unknown, I'm with you on that one. I don't think I would have done that either. Bomb gets defused. Turns out their holds are not as strong as they initially seemed, especially against a full buy and full aggression from Quixz Esports. As that. AKs around for Quixz Esports. They're going to be dropping them to the appropriate players. Windows 95, meanwhile, they're going to buy up for the full AK number, but unable to get too much utility there on Proto. Their money isn't fantastic for the following round. Flashes out towards the middle to try to deny any early pushes. You always throw that flash. You also throw that Molotov. Chips 95 onto wrist's HP. Trading a little bit of damage either way there on the banana. Doing a little bit of damage there on the banana side. 3 players for Quixz Esports holding that through. Any flashes are ineffective, such as that. Honey's going to make a mincemeat out of them. The second player is going to try to come through, but players trade evenly. Toshkin unable to compute, and Quixz runs back to try to hold things off. Spots the second player. He's going to retreat. With the player in tow now, Vapejar is going to make things a lot easier. Spots the tag. There's actually an opening there. Unknown won't be able to actually get across there too effectively. Is spotted, but him being behind that fountain there makes things a lot easier. Unknown wants to clear this, because if he can clear this, then the B-bomb site is a lot better for him to invite a friend of his over too. The CT side now is completely open. Flash comes through, as does some suppressing fire. Leaves Unknown open to actually get taken down, and he does. Bomb gets down into 1v3. Proto is in the best position for this Hobbit, as I like to call it, and unfortunately, he's not able to convert. Not able to do a replica of PGL Krakow, which I saw live. There we go. Quixz retake the advantage yet again. Back and forth. Dearie me. Quite back and forth as this game can be. Quixz Esports retake the 4v3. Windows 95 now in a quasi-buy. Mac 10s, Deagle, and an AK-47. Quixz Esports more stable buy. Might make things a little more dangerous. Ooh, early aggression there from Hunning. Might have been a little bit foolish to do in such a round like this, giving them over a little bit of an M4. Frog throws that Molotov. Ooh, that spray through. Unknown gets destroyed. The Molotov and spray through combo was a genius decision. Quixz, aggressive in his own right, is unable to connect the kills onto aiming wrist, and Toshkin here wants to try to refrag and will be successful in that endeavor, but should really, really retract now to the B-bomb site. Aggression for Quixz has gone the way of the Pied Piper. Vapejar gets the kill in middle. Cynex taken down. Frog. Vapejar trades. Bomb is going to go down to the last player here. Waiting for Toshkin to come so they can move together on this, but Vapejar makes quick work of Proto's brains. And there we go. Defuse is going to come in. 2-round advantage now for Quixz Esports. But Windows 95, they've got plenty of money to fight with in this round. The bomb is even a bigger advantage for them. But here it goes. The big green gun for Vapejar. Flying through the air. Ready to shoot heads. What's Vape Jar's headshot percentage at the moment? 81%. Vape Jar is at 71. Wow, okay. But there we go. That's what you get when you play on Inferno and you have Vape Jar on the team. The man can do everything. Op, rifle, but can he get a kill? Ooh, the timing is not in his favor, and he's unable to land the kill. The jump up is quite unfortunate. You never love to see it. The jump up is also unnecessary. He had the exact same angle. If he was afraid of the Molotov, he should have simply left the angle. But there we go. Quixz gets the AWP at least back to safety. Xeon goes down. Aggression towards A does not go in the favor of Windows 95 to begin with. In fact, they're going to abandon the whole bomb site. 2 kills lost. They're going to leave that to the side as Quixz remains on this side here. Quick shot, does try to get landing. Tries to get the reaction shot, but is unable to trade at all. Quixz here waiting. A rotation should come his way. He's hearing multiple footsteps, and at this point, the players on A really should be rotating. They should have rotated a moment ago. Hunning staying in pit, however. They're not convinced. The bomb has been planted. And that finally convinces Hunning to leave his position. Both sites, players on the site now, they're very effective at holding these crossfires. Their positions aren't fantastic at the moment, but Unknown makes mincemeat of... And there we go. The crossfire takes hold as Chris, Toshka, and Frog go down in quick succession. The Molotov, not a danger. Unknown running through it, takes his 4th kill and gets Windows their 4th round. Jeez Louise. Half HP on fire, and he still gets you down. Can't be too good. Man has 12 kills to his name. By God, he's leading the server. Right next to Frog. 2 Deagles, MP9, a bit of a quasi-buy here from Quixz Esports, but nothing more they can do. Their money is absolutely shat. They're running up the middle here, aiming risk, ready for Hunning's action. But the trade comes through from Vape Jar from short. We're taking the bomb site here. Quixz with the AWP in CT. They're not going to come that way, though, unfortunately for him. Well, takes 1 kill from Pit, but they're taking the bomb site. Toshkin here, a moment too late with an action, but the missed shot from Xeon gives him an opportunity, but he does not land the shot. Quixz does, however. 1 kill down, 3 to go. If you choose to go for this, it's an AWP. Man, your money is very, very poor. It's the 10th round, 5-4. You could equalize and still win the round 10-5. Strong doings if you are capable of making it happen. Proto X on here. Keeping an eye on that short bomb site. And no, Quixz is going to leave the 2 on the table. He's not that hungry. He can eat later. We'll have an equalization here from Windows 95. 10 rounds in and 5-5, even trades. And back and forth the ground continues. The game goes either way. Quixz Esports have a hero AWP round. Very strange to do this type of thing. Vape Jar might not be feeling it, so it's not getting dropped off in his direction, but then again, it might just be the armor that's keeping it on Chris's back. Toshkin's going to be playing all alone on the B bomb site. Thankfully, the default invites that he's not going to get steamrolled by 5 players running up middle, running down his banana, so to speak. 4 players. One baiting out there, Hunning. Baiting out the shot to try to get some form of AWP to fire on his direction, but unfortunately, it's the AK, and that can fire rapid fire. Sinex here. Taking down Vape Jara as well. Chris's rotation, if he only stayed a half a second longer, perhaps he would have been able to get this kill, but probably not. Aggression towards both sites. The bomb has been left in lower banana, and they're actually realizing this now, that the bomb is back in ramp. Picking up. Toshkin gets 1 kill, but is unable to trade on the second. Frog here with the Zeus. Will he be able to get this kill on Proto here? You can see it. He gets it, but we can't see it. We heard the noise, though, so that's all that matters. Xeon takes down Quixz. And Frog is left in a 1v3. He's not going to bite this bullet. Once again, he's going to do a Quixz. Take a little bit of damage on the drop, and he's going to abandon the whole thing. Windows 95's money isn't strong enough for them to try to reclaim this AK-47 back into their own hands, so they're going to leave that for Frog to keep as a little present for the days to come. Another round in the hands of another round in the hands of Windows 95. Oh dear, a little bit of a tongue twister there. Run another round. In the hands of Windows 95. 5-6 as they take the advantage back. Frog tased one player, and we didn't even get to see it because Auto Director is a disaster. The buy-up comes through. Frog is the only man with full utility and full stuff, saving that AK-47 from the previous round. Windows 95, however, full utility on most players. Proto making me look like a fool for starting that up. Oh well. $0 and 0 utility. Not even any dropped off from any of his players. Oh well. 5 players running up towards that banana. Hunning and Quixz have the crossfire set up. Quixz gets 2 on the trade. Now Toshkin's trying to hold this off. Spots the jump up but is unable to make anything happen. Spraying at the corner. Vape Jar might just run through the smoke. No, he hears the aggression. It's too close. The corner got cut. And they made it there before him, but there we go. The Molotov flies through. There we go. Vape Jar is trying to get this aggression back on board. They're trying to make something happen here. Flashes come out to counter the smoke. Smoke's off Banana, which means that unfortunately for Xeon, he's all here. No, Unknown rather. Xeon is cut off. The World Frog takes down Unknown on the retake here. Flash comes through. Both players are blind, but Xeon's blinder. And the bomb is going to get defused by Frog in a 1v2. Very close call there. And a genius flash usage there from Frog as the defuse goes in. Windows 95 find their round equalized, but Quix's money is god-awful. Windows 95 are just able to buy up basically a full buy, but Quixz Esports, meanwhile, are sitting on 3 MP9s. UMPs are cheaper, boys. $50 cheaper, but cheaper. Toshkin could have bought a flashbang, for instance. Molotov's coming in, throwing all the way over the place. Denying that thing. Frog must have heard that early push-up. Yes, he did. Aggression comes in, but Synix is able to trade it. I goddamn hate Auto Director. Vape Jar trying to retake control here. Player moving up. Vape Jar in the pit. Gonna get Molotov out of position. Gets the dink on him. Quixz on the other side, meanwhile, gets absolutely demolished, and Hunning left in a 1v5 is not going to try this out at all. A lot of things happening in a very short amount of time. Well, they're running down middle. Might get a couple kills here. Gets one. Xeon is on low HP, and as is Synix. This might make something. Wow, that's a very cool bounce there, Synix. Gets down to Mexico and takes the MP9 down. Quixz Esports now traded back around again. This being their stronger side and T side being quite difficult in Inferno. We might see three maps here, boys. 5-7 on Hunting and 3 nades. We're going to see where they're going to land in just a second. Seems like they're going to throw that straight down the middle. Well, we'll hope. Windows 95 are going to be pushing that middle quite aggressively. Not too much. In fact, they are not aggressive there at all. 5 players down middle for Quixz Esports. 4, and Frog is coming on late, and that's it. That's it, boys. Wrap up the fucking party. Hunning made it into Mexico somehow. This could be interesting. Oh, no. They spotted it, and Synix makes a quick meal out of it. Just slurping it up. Dead Hunning. I love dead Hunning. Delicious. Hunning is delicious, to be fair. Hunning is honey. It's cabbage. What does that mean? Rolling cabbage? Is that a reference to drugs? I don't understand. Well, besides the point, Windows 95 are up to 8 rounds now. 2 ahead of Quixz Esports, taking the 2-round lead. Last round now for Quixz Esports to try to retake some form of equality in this round. But a fresh aggression from Xeon makes, oh my god! Really, really quick there. Straight on to Chris's dome. Toshkin does trade, but aiming wrist makes quick work of Toshkin. The fast aggression. They want this half over and done with. Frog really should move off here. Takes Sinix down, but they're going to have to rotate over to the B bomb site. Vape Jar can hear everything, and he's screaming. There's all over this site right now. Vape Jara. And you take the 50-50 choice. But which side you're going to look... Oh, that was terrible. I can't believe I switched that. I'm very sorry for everyone watching on Twitch. Hunting here. Trying to throw the Molotov in. Something might happen. Vape Jar gets the opening kill there. On the aggression coming through. They anticipate the crossfire to be, but unfortunately 2 players are in dark. Are they going to expect where Proto Exxon is? Hunting checks it. Hard clears the angle. Now Frog is the last man alive, and Proto takes him down, peeking before the flash pops. The Windows 95 are 9-6 on the T side. Quixz need to make up work on a side they are not that proficient in. Ooh. There we go. Look at that ADR from Frog. 64% headshot rating in the end. Not bad at all. Quite powerful, in fact. Impactful, one might say. Big. Vape Jar, however, has a higher headshot percentage, I just noticed. Wow. That's the AWPer. Well, to be fair, it is Inferno. The AWP is not that useful on Inferno. Here we are. We're going to see a bit of utility here on Toshkin Bomb on Frog. And we're going to see a little bit of an A execute, in fact. Not what you see very commonly on the pistol round, but I guess both teams decided to go for it this time around. Easy tap towards long. Xeon goes behind that smoke right there, and they're moving up short at rapid speeds. 3 players here. Sinix taps one away. Unable to get a second. Vape Jar gets taken down very quickly. And in fact, now it's just Hunting. Hunting is the only one left alive in a 1v4 situation. Hunting needs to get 5 kills in order to make the round happen. It's not going to happen. Windows 95 take the first pistol round of the second half. And there we go. Windows 95, 10-6 now. Getting to double digits before Quixz Esports. This is the last number of rounds they got in the previous map. So we're going to see if Quixz Esports can beat their record. Or, unfortunately, beat their drum. Quixz Esports need to win the same amount of rounds that have already been played and the same amount of rounds that Windows 95 has already won, I should say. Xeon takes down 2. Hunting trades... Vape Jar trades out, rather. Vape Jar runs up the side. Sinix here ready for Vape Jar to come through there. Vape Jar might have thought he was sneaky, but that little step there actually alerted him to his position. Chris, in a ridiculous 1v4 with a Glock. Never gonna happen, is it? P250 in a dream is no dream without a P250. Man coming up behind him. Does get the first kill. MP9 in hand could make a meal out of this. At least make it slightly more dangerous for Windows 95 than initially assumed. Oop, does get spotted walking into apartments there. He's going to move back. Initial assumptions may be that he went into there, but no, Unknown's going to get taken down. 1v4 turned into a 1v2 now. As he now has actual access to the B bomb site if he wants to go that direction. Spotting up towards middle. Doesn't see much going on. Spots does something, but is running over towards the B bomb site without anticipating a player there. Smoking CT, doesn't know his biggest danger is actually over towards coils. Or as we call it these days, coffins. Valiant effort there. Made it a little bit more expensive for the boys in blue, but unfortunately is going to make no impact whatsoever, other than 2 kills. Which does in fact change the landscape a little bit. MP9s for Unknown and Aiming Wrist, both dead. There we go. Toshkin, Vape Jar, Hunting, Frog, Chris, they're making AK-47s. They're manufacturing them in their house. No, they're not. This is a joke. Aiming Wrist running down here with an MP9. Frog isn't fully ready for it, and Chris wasn't either. Oh, boy, that's a bad start to a gun round. Vape Jara wants to try to get something back here. The flashes and smokes. Nothing makes of it. Quixz Esports getting shut out of the round completely. Very, very early. Banana control taken down, and they have absolutely nothing to show for it. Quixz Esports unable to do anything. Xeon taking down 2 without any recourse either. Hunning getting the first kill. And it's a 1v5. If he can win this. Very, very unlikely, however. Damn near impossible, one might say. Flash coming into the middle. He does get the first kill. Windows 95 now. Flash coming through to try to deny a push that isn't happening. Hunning moving up into the apartments instead. Gonna try to find an angle where he can win this out. Meanwhile, the Windows 95, they've completely given up the bomb. They don't care where it is. They're determined on holding the bomb sites. Much smarter option. Cynex checking for long. Might not anticipate. But unfortunately, Hunting got taken down by Proto, who was up on the wall there. Very, very difficult decision to even check or know that is happening. Windows 95, 12 ahead now. 6 ahead of Quixz Esports, doubling their score. Quixz Esports' money is bad and their economy is worse. Lost 6. And inform me that they've played against these guys before. Lost 16-6 on Inferno. Well then. That informs me quite dearly. In fact, Quixz Esports might have a repeat instance today with Quixz Esports losing drastically on Inferno. This might be Windows 95's best map. And that is continuing now. Aiming Wist getting 2 kills. Yes, Frog does get the headshot through the smoke, but it makes no difference. 2 players versus 4. Double your rounds, double your number. Back against the wall as the bullets fly inches from your face and 4 players to deal with. Frog, the headshot percentage does not kick in, and Chris is unable to land anything at all. 6-13, Windows 95 is looking to repeat the previous record on Inferno. And Quixz Esports might as well start planning for Ancient at this point. This is a complete shutout on the T side. There you go, 4 rounds in a row. Not 1 for Quixz Esports. In fact, not even a bomb plant. Full utility, full AKs, full armor. If this was ever going to be the last round you were going to try, this was the chance you had. It's the last one you're going to get in this half. Frog aggressive, very aggressive, in fact. Nade takes him down quite a little bit, but a little bit can make a difference. 99-6, anyone? Anyone a big fan of that number? There we go, early aggression. Proto and Xeon boosted up. Does bring bullets over down to Toshkin itself. The trade doesn't come down in time. Chris is unable to trade down, and as Frog goes, at the courtesy of aiming wrist, that early flash and aggression makes a big difference. Now the bomb trapped down at the bottom of ramp. Things could be very different now. Most of the utility spent on Quixz Esports and not an inch of ground gained. Only Banana, and that seems to be where they are not going to be heading. They're going to be heading over towards the A bomb site. Long smoked off. They're going to be heading over towards short, where all 3 players have angles. There we go. Flash is going to come up. Proto's going to counter this with a big flash. 3 players blind, but it does not matter. Chris takes him out. Bomb site has been taken in control, and 2 players are down for Windows 95. And 2 players remain. They're going to save this. Quixz Esports might beat their previous record of 16-6. My God! Amazing! Good. Very good. Very good. However, Windows 95 are still, even with this, 6 rounds ahead. Quixz Esports need to make a lot of work happen in much fewer rounds than they would be happy with doing. But at least they've got 1 round win under their board. First in this half, and it happens around number 20. They can only win on round numbers, guys. It's fine. Bomb blows. Hunting and Toshkin near death experience right there. 4 and 5 HP each. But there we go. Quixz Esports. 7 rounds on the board. Finally. Lucky number 7. Windows 95, meanwhile, on unlucky number 13. But here we go. Windows 95 back on a full buy. M4 is an AK. Quixz Esports once again, full utility. They can't win without it, it seems. Molotov flies in towards the window position. That's not where things are happening. Things are happening on this side here, over towards stairs. The flank might be absolutely despicable. They don't anticipate this, but then equally, Windows 95 don't anticipate that they would just run into short immediately. They have full control of short. The question is Chris going to call this? No, he's not. He's watching the position just in time and moment to moment. Xeon, however, trades down for 2 kills. Aiming wrist comes down as well. Now Chris is left in a 1v5. An impossible situation that he could not get out of. Xeon there absolutely flipping the round on its head with its position inside the bomb site, denying all flashes, all Molotovs, and of all kinds. Very difficult there for Quixz Esports. 14. Last round and a half where Quixz have a chance to win something. Their money down in the toilet. Force buy in the next round if they lose this. And up against 15, this will be the last round that they have, a gun round. They lose it. Meaning this is a crucial round to win to maintain the possibility of a 2-0. Windows 95, however, do seem to be the better team on this map unless Windows 95 completely choke it out. Chris spotting both players, takes them down, double headshot. A bomb site might be wide open as far as they're aware. 2 players rotating over now from the B bomb site. What would be clever is if they called a B rotate and play right now. They're setting up smokes, however, for the A bomb site. Unknown smoking late to try to indicate that there might be more than one player here. Molotov going down. Flashes and everything. Utility spent over towards the A bomb site. Trying to do something, trying to make something work. And the bomb is going to rotate that direction. Bold call from Windows 95. They think it's a fake. They think it's a fake out, but no. Unless they're intentionally saving right now, the B bomb site is going to be where they're going to be laying. A bold call might result in a bold ending in 7-8. I meant to put becoming before 7 and 8, but there we go. 7 becoming 8. There we go. 7 rounds on the board right now. Windows 95 might have to realize that they have made a bold decision here. Unless they chose to save before the bomb even went down. Strange decision. But there it goes. Bomb does go down. Small rotations and movements over on the B bomb site. Initial reaction there, but no change whatsoever. Saving in the pit is still possible with the bomb at that side of the bomb site. But there you go. All players brought down to about the same HP, actually. 45 across the board, almost. And Windows 95 are staring at 8 at the top of their screen, where they could have been staring at 15 had they stayed, perhaps. Bold call to move to B. Although I suspect more that that was actually a save, because there was a lot of shit happening on A. There we are. Default positions now for the players on Quixz Esports, and an AWP on Vape Jar, bold enough to buy one of those weapons on this side. Early default from both sides, no aggression in either direction, a little bit of respect coming both ways there after Windows 95's early aggression in the previous round. Chris is damn ready for any pushes coming this direction. But equally, Quixz Esports aren't too ready to make aggressions of their own, although they say that Vape Jar makes a shot over towards Xeon on long, but unfortunately does not hit. Smoke's going to come down to try to get Honning to take short control. Takes out a little bit, early sprays over towards long. At this point, the aggression might come over towards the B bomb site here. The AWP moving around the battlefield, as is its purpose. Ooh. Flash coming through. Frog anticipating that to be on the enemy team. But unfortunately, it was from the enemy team. Bomb getting picked up. This means they've picked a bomb site to attack. And it's going to be B bomb site. Flashes and smokes going to throw towards the A bomb site is just a early fake out. Windows 95, once again, unable to read it like a book. It might actually be rotating over towards the A bomb site. Quixz here is tasked with the idea of selling this fake. He's going to have to do it very fast. Vape Jar misses the initial shot. Now he needs to cut off rotations. Spray through CT. No smoke down. Lost them the round. No smoke? Who missed the smoke? Very silly. Quixz might get one, might get two. But aiming wrist here is, yeah. Who the fuck missed the smoke in CT? Oh, wow, you can't do that. That's not alright. Oh, well. Oh, there we go. If there's no smoke in CT, they just expected to run past it. That's not okay. Well, Quixz Esports now staring down the barrel of 15-8. They've got a lot of ground to cover and one round to guarantee their even chance of doing it. AK-47s, however, they do have the money to pull things through. First kill is not going to go their direction. An unknown in that corner there. Going to make things very difficult. Frog might get taken down here, as he is actually going to get done. But 3v3 now as even trades go either way. But they did not have mid control at all. Was Tushkin AFK? Did they not know? How did he get to there without anyone seeing? I didn't see it, and I've got the goddamn minimap up, so I guess I shouldn't be saying anything. But Honing now has the unfortunate task of trying to kill 3 people just to maintain his team's chance to win. Does get one. Smoke flying down over towards the B site. 25 hit points. He can't afford to even stand near that Molotov, but he does get closer to that smoke. Might try to push through the Sinex. Yep, makes quick work. And unfortunately, we're going to have to go to Ancient. No quick 2-0 for us. As Quixz Esports lose Inferno.